Hey everybody, how you doing? I started attending church again a few weeks ago. I was going for a while, and then things get busy and you stop going 1 week, and it just kind of 1 week leads into another. And for me, it's something that is very important to me, and I do feel great while I'm there, after I leave, not just because I'm going to church and I'm doing the right thing. That has nothing to do with it. It's the actual, I feel great because, Dave, who is the pastor, is a great speaker. He really, really relates things with, what happened back in the Bible times with real life today. And there's a lot of motivational stuff. So that's why I feel good. So when I started attending again, the series that was started was called Unstuck. It's called Unstuck, and this is the third week for the series. And basically, the main theme, and there's a few of them, is people can change. You're not just destined to, this is what you've always done, this is how you've always been, that's how you're always going to be. That's not the case. People can change. And it happens all the time, including you. You can definitely, if you're not happy with how things are going in your career, it's something that you can change, you can take control of. Today, the main theme of this week's portion of Unstuck was about purpose and finding your purpose. And what stirs your heart, what gets you excited, what gets you passionate. And that's typically how you can find your purpose. That's one of the ways to find your purpose. Now, what does all of this have to do with what I normally talk about, which is new construction sales, real estate sales? For me, I felt like the last year especially, I didn't sell as many houses as I did the year before. I feel like I got a little complacent, took things for granted. Now, part of this was planned because, I have a family, and that's the most important thing to me is my family, my relationship with my family, with my wife, with my daughters, of course, parents, brother, but my family, my direct family. So part of it was planned because I started working less, and I started not taking as many meetings. I started working less because I wanted to spend more time with the family, and that's fine. But if you work less, you're probably going to sell less homes. You're going to have less meetings with people, so on and so forth. So last year, I feel like I kind of lost my purpose. And I've been feeling like this, I guess, for a couple of years now. So I'm the type of person that I think I need change every however many years. I started in the home building business, 15 years old, picking up garbage off of lots, doing this, that, and the other. And I kept stepping up and moving up into different roles there. And ultimately, I'm selling homes right now. But what I did before I sold homes, and I've been selling homes now, this will be going on 11 years. So before I sold homes, I expedited single-family residential homes. So I was the job foreman for these home builds. And then before that, I did work in the field. So I've always had something different. I've never been doing the same thing for this long. And that's something that I feel like is starting to, not mess with my head, but it's just, I feel like maybe it's time for a change. However, this is a really great career, and when I look at things in the big picture, in the big lens, yes, of course you have to love what you do, but work is work. And so even though you love what you do, no matter what type of job that you have, you've got to work hard in order to create a great income for yourself and create a great life for yourself and your family. So no matter what you do, you've got to work hard. And I always come to the realization that, you know, I really like what I do. There are certain parts of it I may not like a whole lot, but this affords me, my career affords me to be able to, I'm completely self-employed. I can take off and go on vacation whenever I want. I can come in whenever I want. I don't have any set days or times. I mean, I do, you know, with myself, and I need to be consistent in order to, you know, to do well. But I don't have a boss per se that is telling me that I need to be here from 9 to 5 on this day, and that day. And that's something that is pretty rare. And I'm very, very thankful for that I have a situation like this. So that's definitely something I have to step back and, you know, take into account is, you know, what I do here, because I am 100% commission. And basically, as long as I make sales and do my job, I don't really have anybody that's going to tell me, well, I think you need to be working more, you need to do this or that. As long as I get my things done, which I do, and I'm going to more so this year. Like I said, last year was a year where I feel like I just kind of, you know, lost my way a little bit, got too comfortable in things, and then because of that, I kind of got slapped in the face a little bit this year and realized that, okay, you know what, I didn't make as much as I just assumed that I always would, or as much as I wanted to make, and that's very disappointing for me. I feel like, you know, I failed myself a little bit, my family. I mean, if I would have sold more homes and made more money, there would have been more things that I can do. And I don't want to sound selfish and just, well, we could have bought this or we could have did that. You know, it's far more than that. Some of the things that I've been, you know, I guess having run through my head recently are giving back and, you know, tying back to what I heard today and your purpose. You know, some of the things that were talked about today in the message really did start to stir my heart. There was a little bit of a story on a company called Charity Water and the founder of this company. And, one second here. I just got yelled at there because I was sitting in front of a gas pump. I pulled into a gas station and then I didn't want to stop. I felt like I was on a good roll. And talking about the income that I was making, and you know, and it's not just to buy this or to buy that, but seeing what I saw today inspired me. Some of the additional money that I earn could be made, could be used to do good. You know, I can donate. I could build raised garden beds for people. I could donate so that the church that I attend, they donate money and help put wells into countries that need clean drinking water. There's so much stuff that you can do, but then it also, you know, gets me thinking, okay, yeah, that's definitely something that I would love to do, and can absolutely find great purpose in that. But if I kind of look at things like directly, okay, what can I do right now today? Okay, well, I'm going to be doing an open house at the model. I've got people that I'm currently working with that, you know, I need to, you know, get back to them with things on so that I can help them build a house and help them move into their house. So right now, the most, you know, intermediate purpose would be helping. What can I do to help people? Well, I'm already kind of doing it. You know, so if I step back and look at it that way, like my purpose right now is to help people who, without me, would not be able to have a new home built. They wouldn't know how to get a plan drafted or how to find a lot that's going to work for them, or how to price out the house, or how to build the house. So they're relying on me to help them through the process. And that's a huge deal. Same thing in real estate. If somebody is relying on you to help them through the process of making the biggest purchase that they're ever going to make in their life, that's a huge deal. So it's something to really be proud of. You know, you are helping somebody with their biggest financial purchase of their life, most likely. So you have a great responsibility to make sure that you help them through this process, that they get what they ultimately wanted. You're not making mistakes with anything. You don't want somebody to move into a house. They make this huge purchase, and you took shortcuts and they didn't get everything that they wanted because of that. So you've got a great responsibility to do your best and to help somebody who doesn't have knowledge on home building through this process. So that, another part of having a purpose is to be able to take something and then bring it to the end. Take something and have it finished. Or find something and build it until it's finished. Or in this case, help somebody who they come in, they don't have a lot, they don't know what they're going to build, they just know that they need a new house, they want to build a new house. So you're taking them from point A, from right there where there's nothing, all the way to them moving in to their new house. That's a huge purpose. So use that for motivation. I know I will. I know I talked about a lot of different things there, but sometimes you need things like that to kind of stir things up. And for me, that just got me thinking with the purpose. Yes, there are other things in life that I would like to have greater purpose for, but right now, today, and what I'm doing, this is what I've signed up for. This is my career. This is what I'm doing to help people. So it's a huge thing. So take great pride in that and use that as motivation. You've got a great purpose and a tremendous amount of responsibility on you because of the magnitude of what you're helping somebody with. So make that motivate you. It's going to motivate me, and that's what you need. This whole industry and career of selling are about little spurts of motivation. I know for me, and again, this is something that I really stepped back from. And not that I stepped back from it knowingly, it was more of just getting lazy with things. So, self-education. I used to just listen to nothing but self-educational type things that would motivate me, things that were specific to sales. I didn't do that nearly as much last year. Even attending church. And I mean, there's always something that I'm able to take out of the message that is going to help me help other people. And when you're in the industry of real estate or new home construction sales, that's what you're doing. You're helping people, you're working and dealing directly with people. So there's going to be things that, for me, that I hear in the service that I'm able to directly use in helping people. So use that for motivation. I'm going to. Thank you so much for your time. I hope I helped somebody out there. Maybe they were kind of going through some of the same things. Leave me a comment. Share this with somebody that you know that's in the industry, and subscribe. Thank you very much. God bless.